In any case, welcome. It's Parenting Today for a Tuesday edition. And of course, who do we have here? None other than Ochuko Prudence Daniel. She is here to discuss the importance of focus and self-control in child development. Now, Ochuko is a dynamic entrepreneur and also an early childhood practitioner, passionate about child development. You are welcome once again. Did I see you somewhere with the United Nations? You've been up and about media lately.
We need to let the word out. Our children need the best development they can get.
You're just taking over the world, aren't you? But it's good. Self-control. On whose path now? Parents or the kids?
Yes, so for self-control is a life skill, either for parents or children. But it's good that we help our children to develop those early so that they can not only be lifelong learners, and they can also develop executive function skills that help them to sort out every aspect of life. Yeah.
Okay. So why is it especially important?
Why is it important?
Yes.
Yes, so every child constructs himself from when they are small. And what is self-control? Attention, ability to focus, ability to restrain, ability to, internal discipline.
Nice, that's the...
Yeah, so for a child to develop that, you are rest assured that success is guaranteed in every aspect of life for that child. Okay. So it's important that as adults, we support our young ones to develop, self-control early. Okay. And this comes through focus. When a child is focusing on an activity, chances are that as adults, we always run, we're always in a hurry to halt them. We think that they are getting hurt or they are doing something not quite nice and we're in a hurry to. But nature has put things in place to help the child develop these things naturally. Yeah. So a knowledge of what we need to know as parents can actually help us support these children to develop self-control, like allowing them to play with water for a long time, allowing them to lace their own shoes and focus on it, not rushing them out of something they're interested in, all of those little things that we ignore as parents, thinking that we're actually supporting the children.
Yeah, I have a story. My wife is always very quick to say, no, Rain, stop, don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself. We've got these huge pillows at home, and she'd put all of them in one place and jump on them. And I won't stop her, because I'm of the opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, that if she does that, she's learning. If she hurts herself, she's learned one way not to do something. But my wife is always in a hurry to stop her, because she's concerned for her safety. Now, is that part of, is that a good development process, do you think?
Halting the child is definitely not a good development process. Okay. Experiential learning is what actually helps children to become lifelong learners. And what you learn by experience, you don't lose it. Like I said, nature has a way of helping children. So even you're jumping to support, to save that child, may not many times. Yeah, because there's a curious part of the child that helps in the creativity that, is natural to every human being. So when we halt it, we become like an obstacle to that developmental path. So it's best to create safety by allowing your environment to be safe, first and foremost, placing things where the child can reach it, intentionally programming your environment, child-safe, learning, purposeful learning, and enough space for movement. Okay.
So that's parents now. What about the schools? What about teachers? What about guardians? Let's talk about that.
Let's not go there.
Let's go there.
So in Nigeria, we have a long way to go. And I'm always on my toes, wanting to give more information to other adults, parents, educators. First and foremost, we must start from engaging professionals to do this work and stop bringing people who are not who need education themselves to proffer education. So
that's interesting.
Yes, so that's I feel for us as a country, that's where to begin from. So some regulatory activities from government may help, but the truth is there's so much to do in education. So we can actually start by giving free education. We've started at my own end. We offer some free Montessori training to both parents and adults 1st of September. Okay. And, the conversation keeps going on. So I think that as a school, or let's say as a school owner, engaged professionals, continuous development for your teachers. Even if you are not Montessori, get some information about child development and child support so that your teachers can be well informed. It's not all about math, science, and physics and all of those stuff. Yes, they are a huge part, but there's a way to go about it.
Okay, so you do that at your end.
Yes.
You're also beseeching governments to also be able
yes, government should get into work by training more teachers, engaging more. Existing teachers need to be re-informed. Our old curriculums, all of them are obsolete. We need to come to proffer the kind of education that would allow for real-life experience, applicable education, not just education by thought or by reading or what you take in. Education, we consider it in Montessori, we call it education for life. For life. Okay. Meaning supporting the child to develop throughout life.
Okay, so kids might be set in the way that parents have already, started to bring them up. How do parents know that perhaps maybe I haven't done well when it comes to self-control? What are some things to look out for and say, maybe I could do better with my kid regarding self-control? Maybe, I know this kid doesn't have self-control. What are those signs?
Yes, so a child who is hyper, like never ever focuses on anything. Even what interests them, they just move from one activity to the other, flip, flip, flip. Yeah, that's a red flag. So although children generally are like that, but when they find something of interest, they stay on it.
So I have this problem with new age children. They have the ability to, when they're watching television, for instance, or when they're watching movies or whatever it is on their pads, they always rewind. They rewind and rewind and rewind because they want to catch, things they might have missed. In our day, we never had the chance to rewind. Jack, you watch it on that channel like that. See, what did he say? It's gone. Is that a sign itself?
Yes, so that's not focusing because attention, paying attention. Yes, so when they don't pay attention, they are not focused. Yeah. Again, too much of the screen is also a big deal. It shouldn't be. Because screen is abstract. Hands-on activity, real-life activities, like as it is. Treat your child like a mini adult and work with them respectfully, showing them every step of the way how not to hurt themselves.
Very interesting. So parents out there, you heard it already. Take out those screens, take those pads, take those phones away from your kids and get them some poster and watercolors, okay? Let them be active, real life, tangible stuff. Okay, that's a lesson for you all. That's a lesson for me. Thank you very much, Prudence.
It's my pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to have you here for parenting.
Same here.
Always look forward, and I bet everybody out there does as well. Do stay tuned. We've got much more coming your way inside of Wake Up Nigeria for a Tuesday edition.